Cousins to throw for it on fourth. Wide open receiver complete. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Cousins again. And a pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Danielle Hunter in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. After the sack on 1st down, Cousins. Danielle Hunter able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. 3rd and long for Cousins. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
Set, ready? 60 outlaw. Check, check, block 54, block 54. Pilot, 64, weak. You can't block me. Get it.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. 2nd and 13. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll look to throw here. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Everson Griffin, his 2nd sack of the night. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down, make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
To throw, Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Working out of the gun, Cousins, flush to his right, going deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mannion, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shamar Stephen able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
15, Ronnie. 15 line. 54. Hey, come on. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The end result, 21 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 36. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. On second and 9. Mannion. This is a screen to Abdullah. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the fourth, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Play fake. Cousins. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
50, play.
On first down, it's Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Johnson, the intended target. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally kept having to run.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Anthony Barr, his 2nd sack of the night. Now Cousins. And now here is another interception. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Steps away to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, a costly turnover. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Cousins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Daniil Hunter in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. 4th down, Cousins. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Cook. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
60 Pittsburgh.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
X3, 218, chop.
They'll run on first down. Cook. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Mannion. The open man is Smith. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Bailey got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? but it means everything in this situation.